Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, share, likes, and watch this video. This will help you a lot in order you to understand everything, different kind question in mathematics. So guys, please subscribe my channel, Math Academic Knowledge, and click the red bell button in order you to notify whatever my uploaded video. So I have already 3 categories in my video content. One is math problem. Math problem consists of analytic geometry, calculus, differential and integral calculus, college algebra, and even also business mathematics. While the other problem, which is the basic math, mostly this is given already in the career civil service exam mathematics subject. What are the categories for this one? We have the fraction, percentage, basic math when you are elementary as well as in high school, but it has no trigonometry, it has no calculus, and it has no analytic geometry. But it has a business mathematics. So it has also numerical analysis, and at the same time, it has also what we call this one, pre-algebra, the basic one. Well, the other one, it is already consists of the subject. So if you want to have a trigonometry, I have a video uploaded trigonometry. So mostly the question are trigonometry problems. And the other are also statistics. The problem is also based on statistics. Geometry is also based on geometrical problems. So these are already for the math teachers. Others are also considered to be student achievement tests, as well as the STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics test. And at the same time, in PMA, the Philippine Military Academy, and even also the student achievement test and math contest. So what is mathematics? Math academic knowledge, the math for all courses. So this is already my YouTube. Please watch this one. So as of now, I will upload trigonometry problem number 2 from 1 to 10. Mostly in the trigonometric equation as well as problem solving in trigo and then logarithmic equation. So please finish this video and we will start for video number 1. Okay, let's proceed for number 1. Solve for 3 sine x is equals to 1 plus sine x. What is x? So we are looking for the value of x. So first, let's have try to answer this one. Collect all terms with sine x on one side of the equation. So take note, if this is 3 sine x is equals to 1 plus sine x, right? This is the given. So we are get the value of x, and then after that 3 sine x transpose will be minus sine x is equals to 1. And then take note, if this is a missing, automatically this is 1. Even though it's not written in 1, automatically this is 1. Right? And then 3 minus 1 will become 2 sine x is equals to 1. So divided by 2, and then cancel 2. The remaining will be sine x is equals to, right? And think of the degree. that it has a value of 1/2. So we know that the sine 30 degrees, take note, is equals to 1/2, or 0.5 or 1/2. Take note, 0.5 or 1/2. And after that, so the value of x, take note x will be 30 degrees plus 360 degrees. And take note, so n, take note, n is any integers. Okay, so this will be our answer. So the best answer is letter A. Take note. So the answer is letter A. I will explain why is it there is a 360 degrees. So based on the explanation, we are not concerned with the arcsine function here, but the range need to be restricted, that we need to only found sine 30. Take note, sine 30 is 1/2. So there are some sine 750 degrees, sine 90, sine 1110 degrees, and so on. So if you want. So there are infinite number of solutions that x is equals to 30 degrees and 360 degrees n, where n is any integer. Take note, any integer. So it can be 150 degrees plus 360 and where n is any integers. So that's the reason why the answer is letter A. Okay, that will be the solution. Hey guys, let's proceed for number 2. Solve for sine x plus cosine x is equals to 0. For 0 degrees less than or equal less than 360 degrees. So how do we solve for this one? Okay, again, so we need to get solve sine x plus cosine x is equals to 0. So we know that the sine, take note, sine value will become 0. So we will divide all of these to cosine x. Cosine x. And then, we know that sine x and cosine x, we will change this one as to tangent x. And then cosine divided by cosine will become 1. And then 0 divided by cosine will become 0. Right? And then we will transpose this one as tangent x will become 1. And we know that this is already our arctangent. So this is negative 1. So arctangent negative 1. Okay, so this is already our answer for our, take note. So we will, x arctangent is equals to negative 1. So this is the right correct answer. So the best answer is letter A. And then, why is it this negative 1? What do you think what the value of negative 1? So if you will press the calculator, tangent 135 degrees, automatically this is negative 1. And even also tangent, so there if you want to rotate again, 315 degrees, 15 na, 15, 315 is also negative 1. So this will be our answer. Negative 1. Tangent 315 degrees. Negative 1 also. But our answer is arctangent negative 1 in order to solve for the x. Okay, this is already an identity. Cosine x times tangent squared x plus 1. And how do we get our answer? So if we know that there is a rule that tangent squared x plus 1 is equals to secant squared x, right? There is a rule. So we will change this one to, so cosine x. So this will become secant squared x. And the reciprocal for, how do we get this one? If we will get the reciprocal of cosine, this will be 1 secant x and secant squared x. So we will need to cancel and cancel, and the remaining will be secant x. So we will multiply by 1. So the answer is secant x. So the answer is letter A. Take note. So this is already number 3. So we know already our, like, sine squared plus cosine squared is equals to 1. Tangent squared plus 1 is equals to, we need to also memorize that one, guys, if you want to really know the trigonometric identities. Okay, let's have the video number 4, tangent x minus cotangent x, sine x, cosine x. And how do we get this one in our reciprocal, or what we call this one, trigonometric identities? So we know we will change tangent x and minus cotangent x. So how do we solve for this one? So we know that tangent can be sine x, cosine x, minus cotangent will be cosine x divided by sine x, divided by again by sine x, and then cosine x. So we need to go for this first part. So cosine x and then sine x. So cosine x and sine x will change. We will divide by cosine x. So sine x times sine x will be sine squared x, right? And then cosine x and then sine x divided by sine x will be cosine squared x divided by sine x and then cosine x. Am I clear? And we know this is already our sine squared minus cosine squared x. So we know that this is already, if we will multiply by this part, this will become multiply, take note. So we have sine squared x and then cosine squared x. Is that clear? But there is a center for the minus. So we will subdivide by 2. So we have sine squared x. So sine squared x, cosine squared x minus. So the other one will be sine squared, cosine squared x divided by sine squared x cosine x. Okay, let's have. But we will cancel and cancel this one. This will be 1 cosine squared x, and then cancel and cancel this one. This will be sine squared x. So what will be the reciprocal of 1 cosine squared? This will become secant squared x minus reciprocal for this one will be cosecant squared x. So the answer is, this is already correct. No doubt. So the answer is letter A. That will be the secret for number 4 in order to get the proven identities for tangent x minus cotangent x divided by sin x and cosine x. A belt runs a pulley of 5 radius centimeter in 85 per minute. Find the linear velocity of the belt in centimeter per second. Take note, guys, this is a very long equation. First, you need to find the angular velocity of the pulley in radians per second. How do we do that? In 1 minute, take note, in 1 minute, the pulley makes 85 revolution. In 1 minute, the pulley makes 85 revolution. This is the first step. Each revolution is 2 pi. Take note. So we have 1 revolution is equals to 2 pi radian. So automatically, if we have 85 revolution, we will multiply by 2 pi is equals to 170 pi radians per minute. So take note, So the next step, take note, this is minute. So how do we make this one into seconds? So since there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, so automatically, this is the symbol for angular velocity. So 170 divided by 5 pi. And we will change this one into seconds. So automatically, this will become 70 pi 5 radians per second. Okay. Then, how do we get the linear velocity? Linear velocity of the belt in centimeters per second. So, velocity, the formula will be the radius times the angular velocity. Radius, angular velocity. So, 5 multiplied by 17 pi divided by 5. So, automatically, this will become cancel and cancel. So, 17 times 3.14. So, the velocity is 53.4 centimeter per second. So, take note, guys, 17 times 3.14, 16. The velocity will be 53.4 centimeter per second. So, the answer is letter A. Take note. The answer is letter A. Number 6. The slope in and y of the line 3x plus 8y is equals to 8. So, let's try to find the y-intercept and the slope. We know that y is equals to mx plus b, where m is the slope and then b is what you call the intercept. Okay, so we have 3x plus 8y is equals to 8. And then, how will you, we have 8y is equals to negative 3x plus 8. So, we need to divide by 8, divided by 8, divided by 8 again. So, automatically, okay, this is number 6. The slope and y of the line 3x plus 8y is equals to 6. So how do we get the slope and the y-intercept? So when we speak about slope, so we have y mx plus b. So m is the slope and then b is the intercept. So we have 3x plus 8y is equals to 8. Then after that, we have 8y. And then transpose, this will become negative 3x plus 8. So we divide by 8, divided by 8, divided by 8. So automatically, our m will be negative 3 over 8. And then 8 divided by 1 is 1. So our b will be negative 3 over 8, and then b is equals to 1. So the best answer is letter A. Take note, letter A. So let's proceed for number 7. Logarithm 2x plus logarithm 2 multiplied by quantity x plus 7 is equals to 3. So if we know this is plus, this will become multiply. So automatically, this represent as x plus 7, and then the 2 base will become 2 to the third. We know that the 2 to the third, take note, plus will become times. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2 will become 8. And then we will multiply x squared plus 7x is equals to 8. So how do we get the value of x? X squared plus 7x minus 8. Transpose, this will become 0. And then we will factor this one, factor. So think of the number, take note, plus 7. So automatically, 1, 8, and the other one will become 1. Because positive 8 plus negative 1 will be positive 7. So the answer is x will be, so x plus 8 will become 0, transpose, this will become negative 8. And the other one is x minus 1, this will become positive 1. So the best answer is letter A. Take note, letter A is the answer for number 7. Number 8, evaluate logarithm 4. Multiplied by 5x plus 4 is equals to 3. So what will be the value of x? So again, this will become 5x plus 4. And then 4 will be 4 raised to third. That will be the rule of logarithm. So 4 times 4, 16. 16. 4 squared, 16. But multiplied by 4 again, we have 4. We have 64. So we will change this one to 64. So 5x plus 4 is equals to 64. And then 5x is equals to 64 minus 4. This will become 60. And then 5x divided by 5, divided by 5. So 60 divided by 5, 1, 5, 10. So the answer is 12. So the answer for number 8 will be equal to 12. And then let's proceed for number 9. Okay, number 9, a bus leaves a town traveling at 40 miles per hour. 2 hours later, a second bus leaves the same town, not the same road, traveling 60 miles per hour. In how many hours will the second bus pass the first bus? So, let's try to present letter T. Take note, take note. T as the time travel for the second bus. T. Let's have T. This will be time traveled for the second bus. Take note, second bus. And then, so it has, let's t again. T plus 2 is equals to time traveled for the first car. Or first bus, sorry. And how do we solve for this one? So, 40 miles per hour. So, let's have an equation, and the other one is 60 miles per hour. So, let's have 40 for the, and we will multiply by the first bus. So, t plus 2, and then is equals to 60 for the 60 miles per hour at the same road. So, how will you get 4t plus 80 is equals to 60t. Take note na. And then after that, if we will transpose this one, this will become 60t transpose negative 40t is equals to 80. Am I right? So, automatically, 60t minus 40t will be 20t is equals to 80. And how we get the t? So, time traveled will be 80 divided by 20. The answer is time will become 4. So, automatically, this is already 4 hours. For the, so the value of the second bus, this will become 4. And then, after that, so 4 plus 2 will become 6. So, the first bus will be 6 hours, and the second bus will be 4 hours. Okay. So, they are asking, how many hours will the second bus from the first bus? So, automatically, we will look for the second bus, and the second bus will be 4 hours. Take note, 4 hours. So, this is our answer for number 9. So, keep in touch, guys. Take note. Be careful in how to solve a problem. Okay, for number 10, evaluate function of 5 is equals to x squared plus x minus 2. And how do we get this one? All you have to do is to substitute 5 to x squared plus x minus 2. So, 5 times 5 squared plus 5 minus 2. This is 25. And then 5 minus 2 will become 3. And the answer is 28. Take note. The answer is 28. So,